Okay, so are you got this explanation? Any? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so we need to go fast because we have already 10 minutes late. So I want to, give as much as possible. So now you understand that our brain is work like this. Now, going to the next slide. Hmm. So, according to the Harvard Business School, Professor Amikadi in the Business Insider, it is very well written that whenever we see the other person, we just ask this two simple question: Can I trust this person? And can I respect this person? So now understand, creating an impression is very important. That's why the power of personal appearance rules comes here. Okay, so you know what happened? Now listen very carefully. Creating an impression uh, this way will take you a very long way, in a very big giant helping. But if you missed out, because many people missed out here, many people, in spite of being so much intelligent, in spite of being so much knowledgeable, in spite of what I can say, having the knowledge of the study of their particular subject or particular field, but they missed out here. This is the place they actually lack. This is the place where they create gap. Okay, so creating an impression in the this way will take you very long, but if you missed out, it will create a gap. Whenever the person sees you, he will decide or she will decide whether he wants to still talk to you or reject you within that 7 to 10 seconds. I'm not telling you that creating an impression and if you missed out, you can't create. No, you can create, but it will take little longer time. Okay, so just wait. Yeah. Difficult to believe. Negative and the weak first impression carries a strong imprint. While good impression lasts long and negative impressions are particularly tough to correct. See, you have to understand very well that we at family, at the home, at a personal life, we used to sit with ourselves for the long hours. But at the professional place, it's more of the professional work. So, if we are helping each other, if we are connecting each other, if we are giving a good vibes each other, so this, how we can create this? By creating a good impression. Okay. Now, the main topic comes here. Okay, now the missing link between the merit and a success. See, you all have a hard skills. I know you all have hard skills. और आपको success की तरफ जाना. You want to go way to the success. So, what are the things in between? Come on, anything from your side. You have a hard skills. You have a degrees. You have a merits, and you want to go towards success. So what are the things, is what is a link, what is connecting to going towards success? Come on. Any reply, please write in the chat box. Focus, social skills, opportunities. Yes. See, the perseverance. Okay, now listen. Let's focus to the main point. Missing link between the merit and a success. Just wait. Missing link between the merit and a success. See, you have the hard skills. Now what you want? Now you want appearance that is universally accepted with your own team, with your colleague, with your home, with your personal life, and your soft skills that we call the social skills also, but soft skills. Your body language, your etiquette, how you communicate, the communication barriers, and how what should be spoken that particular time, but the way you communicate, the way you connect with the people. So how you see the merit between the link between the merit and the success, that appearance, that people will accept us and become the part of that particular team, and the soft skills. So these are the two things you have to consider. And today we are talking about a personal appearance. Now you come to the know that it is very important to create an impression, and to having, when you create when you want to create an impression, what are the elements you need to consider? Okay, so let's go ahead. Mhm. Okay, so these are the four elements you need to consider: clothing, grooming, body language, including etiquette and vocal communication. So today is the first day. We are going to take all these topics in a whole. The 1 hour of the professional dressing, the grooming, body language would be different, etiquette would be different, business etiquette, and the communication, the effective communications will be there. So these are the elements you need to create while creating an impression. So this is how the people will judge us on the first base. Later on, they all the skills will be required. But on the first impression, see that particular person who came for the interview for that marketing field, he does not get the job. Why? Because he was not able to create that impression that the other person want. Okay. Now let's go ahead. So again, appearance is all about clothing, grooming, body language, etiquette, and communication skills. Clothing is not about wearing a branded clothes. We will elaborate on the we will elaborate tomorrow. We just getting to the point that how important is there the appearance factor. Okay. Now again, I need to change the slide. Yeah. Okay. So appearance is important in three general situations. Just, let's be calm and just think wisely and think it. See, where the appearance is important, when the other person doesn't know you. Do you agree or not? Because we meet so many people at the professional level, or when we go to the different states, cities, or events. Okay, so when other person doesn't know you, okay, for example, okay, my name is Sweety Shah. Okay, how Sweety is as a person, how means what are the qualities? So how can person will understand, okay, how I am? So appearance is on what happened. The first place that creates impression on the basis of your appearance. So other person doesn't know you, the first thing, and second, the other person's opinion or reactions matters to you, whether it's your partner, whether it's your wife, whether it's your colleague, whether it's your boss, whether it's your client. For example, you are holding any of the position in your company, and uh, uh, suppose a client come to meet you, and you're representing from your company. So as soon as he enter into your company's office, now he is going to connect with you. So when he go homes, okay, when he go home, so he will say that I have connect with so and so person. So how how well you have created an impression. So it is easy for him to understand what you were about to say. So the other person's opinion or reaction matters to you. So that particular time also the appearance is important. Third, when you want to boost your own self confidence. So now after COVID, we felt many times we slow down ourselves. We don't like to work, and the online work has become so make us so comfortable. So the laziness has come towards us. So we need a boosting. We need a self confidence so many times. So when you appropriate as per your rules and goals, when you wear some appropriate clothing as per your rules, so you feel boosted. For example, when I talk about the cricket players or football players, anyone, for example, when they're playing any IPL or World Cup, anything, so if they don't wear their particular t-shirt, they don't feel boosted, and even we don't feel like observing them and seeing them again and again. As soon as they start wearing their own clothes, their sports clothes, they feel boosted, they feel confident. So the same with us. If we are appropriate as per your rules and goals, we feel boosted. So this is a very good tip when you don't feel good. For example, we are just sitting in a family environment, and on the spot someone told us that we are going out. I mean, into dressed up. As soon as we dressed up, we feel like to go, and before half an hour, we feel it's okay. Let's not go today. We'll go tomorrow. But as soon as we get up ready, we feel boosted, isn't it? Can you just write anything in chat box, yes or no? You feel boosted when you dressed up? Yes, thank you so much. Okay. So now again, I'm repeating this that uh, at three situations that appearance is important. First, the other person doesn't know you; he know you personally and professionally both. And second point, when the other person's opinion or a reaction matters to you, whether it's your family member, whether it's a professional place, socially, anywhere. And third, when you want to boost your own self confidence. Okay, now let's go ahead. Again, a simple thing for you, that when we decided what to wear, we think this is appropriate as for a occasion, as per our profession, anything, then our mind is already sorted with that particular thing. Okay, then we will able to concentrate on the other activities. But for example, if we thought that I would have tried something else, some better, better shirt or anything else, and if you're not able to wear that particular day, then mind is still occupied in that particular place and we're not able to focus on the important matters. See, this is how brain works. This is not I'm telling, this is how brain works. And if you want to try, please try and share to me again tomorrow or any other day. Whenever you're happy with your appearance and clothing, for example, you're grooming things. Suppose, for example, you like to groom your eye for your hairs and skin and anything, and you missed out that weekend ke ab nahi karna, you feel like a lazy and all that. So whenever you do this, you feel confident and you're like, now I'm ready to go. Now let's come all the challenges, whatever. So whenever you see, when clothing needs are met, your mind is usually free about your clothing and appearance, and you're able to concentrate on other activities. Just check it out and let me know. Okay. Now, for the one who think that clothes don't matter, reality check. This attitude is appropriate during the time of extreme emergency and or a natural disaster where it is a matter of survival. Even in the best of the times, trends and brands names seldom really matter. See what happened now. Understand, it's very simple. I know that extreme emergency, so in that particular time, the clothes doesn't matter. But when we are in a good mood, when we are going to a picnic or movie, we are going with we are chilling with our friends. Someone is wearing a good color, or someone is wearing a, you're looking very handsome today, your color is looking very nice today. Wow, beautiful. Huh? Looking very pretty. You're very handsome. So it's not about, see, it is unconsciously creating an effect. I'm not telling you, okay, this is the creating an impression is like your CV. It's like a technology. No, it's unconsciously creating an impression. And if you missed out, it can create a gap because many people lose out here only. Means you think that I have done so many things in my education sector, and why I'm not getting this particular job. So you need to work on the appearance sector. You might be, this might be the missing case. Okay, now let's go to the case study, the famous case study. Then you, most of you will be agree about this. So you all know Mark Zuckerberg, yes or no? Can you write in the chat box who is Mark Zuckerberg? Please write. Waiting. Yes. Okay. So, what was a famous line? What is a famous thing that people still remember while recalling Mark Zuckerberg? Anything specific? Anything you relate or you just heard somewhere? How people recall him? Please, anyone write in chat box? Anything? No? Okay. So we all know Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook. Facebook, yes, you might be heard somewhere that he always wear a gray t-shirt and a denim.
Yeah, Facebook.
Ha, yeah. Actually, I just missed brand. He don't go for the branded clothes. Yes. So, yeah, for dressing, I read somewhere, yeah, he wear only gray t-shirt and a blue denim. You're absolutely right. This is the famous thing people recall about it. So, some of the richest men in the world are extremely dressed down as Mark Zuckerberg. See what happened in around 2019. There was many articles would be written on her projects, or so many things. So there was written that Mark Zuckerberg dressed like a crack. See, there are so many people around us. Some of them may agree, some of them may not agree. So there were so many articles were written. So you know what happened? There are so many accomplishment written. But one of the articles, I'm just making the slide change. See what it was written in that article. It is fact. You may argue that some of the richest men in the world are extremely dressed down as Mark Zuckerberg. At the same time, when Mark Zuckerberg appears or when an article is written about him, oftentimes people refer to the fact that he dressed down a lot. So it almost taints his accomplishments in a certain way. Even if that's not the case, it's a distraction. At least at the last congressional hearing, he showed up in a suit. People noticed that it is a signal that said, I am taking this very seriously. And so by dressing up, you can pervade this kind of message that you respect others. In turn, they will respect you more. See, now understand what I'm telling you. He's a very famous person. He's a brand. He's a financially secure person. Okay. So people know his skills, his talents, his contribution to the world very well. So he can still take a chance. There might be so many articles, so one or two articles maybe go against him. So he still can, afford it. We have not accomplished our goals. We are not financially secure. So we can't ignore it. First thing, keep this in mind. Okay, now see what it is written. It's a distraction. For example, I'm presenting myself as a coach in front of you all, and you're constantly observing me. I'm not able to observe you well, but you are constantly observing me. And the picture, the picture is not, it's a distraction. Would you able to get benefit from that? No, it's not possible. So you're constantly observing me for 1 hour, so there should be a nice good picture in front of you all.